I'm welcome everybody to Meditation Monday. Um,
Greetings.
yeah, Jeffrey and I are super grateful to have you guys here. We were just talking a few minutes before 7, and man, just talking about like the frustrations of, um, for me, it's been kind of small stuff, but it really feels like it's been a sense of like overwhelm, which has not been something that I've been experiencing much of lately up until like maybe the last couple weeks or so. And it's just been kind of trickling in. So really grateful to be here and like release all that, let all that go, even if it's for a few moments to get back to center and just drop into stillness with you guys. This has been a real treat and a real blessing, and it really like brings my heart back to this place of gratitude, just to see all you guys here. So thank you for being here. Yeah, some of my frustrations are small, but it's like they just like build up. Things build up and build up, and I'm like the most least tech savvy person here, and I think I've shared that before. And I got all this gear. You see the headphones and the microphone, and there's a laptop in front of me, and I it's just wearing me out, man, trying to figure this stuff out. So spent like an hour trying to figure out the camera on this laptop, and um I had Haley come down to help me out because I was just like getting so frustrated. And she looks over on the side of the computer and flips a little button, and boom, there's the camera. And I've been like working with Chat GPT for like an hour trying to like reset the camera and do all this funny stuff. And it's just so simple. So
Well, you sound good, Jacob, and you're coming in loud and clear.
awesome. Thank you. I'm really glad and I'm excited. I want to change this like frustration and this like frustration towards technology that I seem to have. I want to shift it to excitement because I really want to like do more online. I want to do more on YouTube. Jeffrey and I are talking about doing more podcasting, and that's why I've got all this gear and leading the meditation. So I want to really call in like peace and excitement around like learning all this stuff because I feel there's the possibility of it being exciting and me like diving in and learning all this stuff and playing around with it and really getting comfortable with it. So just want to call more of that in and let go of the frustrations of it being so different than the last time I used it. Um, so yeah, gratitude to be here. Let go of the things that are no longer serving me and aren't like really bringing in my highest self and energy. Um,
Here it comes.
and yeah, Jeff, I think Jeff's been experiencing some of this stuff too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I've been experiencing quite a bit of frustration lately, a lot of overwhelm. Also very grateful for this space. Grateful for this space to kind of let it go. Um, I think like the frustrations, there's always a lesson there. So me personally, I've just been trying to figure out what that lesson is for me, and looking at it more in that light and grateful, kind of grateful for the frustrations, for the lessons that I'm learning and the challenges and overcoming those challenges. So yeah, but looking
amen.
forward to dropping in with you all and grateful for the space we have together.
Yeah, so we often in the circle that we take part in on Thursday nights, we share do like food for anybody that wants to share. Just like generally a couple things. Um, Something that you're feeling grateful for. And I'll officially start us off, and then you guys just kind of step in and share something that's on your heart if you feel called to. If you don't, that's absolutely okay too. And I think the first thing I'm going to start off with is gratitude for Chrissy the other night, sharing a live video of Trevor Hall, a Trevor Hall concert. I think he was in Columbus, and it was just amazing. I think was that Saturday night, Chrissy?
Thursday.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it was a Thursday.
All right. Yeah, well, I was just laying down and checking my phone, and bam, there's this live Trevor Hall, and it was just like an amazing way to just lay in bed and kind of have like a little live concert in bed. It was really healing. So thank you for that. I'm grateful.
I was right there and I couldn't not share because I mean he was right there. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely healing. I don't know if all you guys know Trevor Hall, but I feel like his music has been an integral part of my healing journey and my like self-realization and connecting to God. And yeah, so a lot of gratitude for that, and a lot of gratitude for this practice of meditation and this container that we've created here with all of you guys, that all of you guys have helped us create, for a place to like really look forward to being able to feel support and feel love and let go and open up to the possibilities of, the infinite eternal God presence that is available and innately within all of us. So glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm grateful for several things. I'm grateful for my parents who they're here tonight. They've been a constant source of support through my life, including into my adult life. So that's very special. I'm grateful also that my Aunt Nanner's here. Grateful for various relationships that have been springing up. Yeah, it's just really, really special things are happening. And as always, I'm grateful for this space. I'm grateful for each and every one of you.
Hmm.
So anyone else has anything they're grateful for and would like to share?
I'm grateful for my sobriety and everything that's opening up in my life. Like I was able to go to a concert on a Thursday night and not feel down the next day.
Yes, that's
I'm
awesome.
grateful for my dogs. Well, I'm sorry if you guys can hear them in the background. They're letting us know someone's here. Um, I'm grateful for the space it's allowed for my brain because now I'm able to be more present. I'm gonna mute this and see what they're barking about. Thank
Yeah.
you. And thank you for the space.
Yeah, I'll step in real quick there, Chrissy. I'm absolutely amazed and grateful for sobriety too. February 21st, I celebrated 4 years off of methadone.
Mm.
Man, what a ride. What a journey. What a living hell experience. And man, just look, I'm just amazed. Like every breath, every sight that I see. And this is like just flooding back into me right now, just talking about this with you guys. Like, man, I'm so glad to be here.
Mm. Well, just a simple thing. Don and I were able to take half an hour walk today, and it was nice and warm out and sunny, and it was wonderful.
Nice.
And Jeff came over for supper, and that was nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And another simple thing, this is Aunt Nanner. The neighbors asked me to puppy sit for their new puppy. And we happen to have a little dog that is very reactive with other dogs. So I was really nervous that Arlo was going to rip into Barkley, but they actually played and had a great time in the backyard. And I prayed and prayed that they would get along, and they did. So
Aw.
small things to be grateful for, but it's
Absolutely.
really big.
Nothing too small.
Yeah.
Well, Arnie had leaned in there.
Yeah, I thought Arnie was going for it.
I thought he was going for the mute button.
Come on, Arnie.
I'm just grateful that you youngsters let this old guy in here.
We're grateful you're here, Arnie. Love to
Uh,
have you here, brother.
and I'm glad my dog Piper hadn't. Well, actually, he's sitting over here meditating, actually, right next to me.
Yeah, he's already there.
He's right there.
He's already in the field of meditation. That's where he stays most of the time, likely.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, thanks for sharing. Anybody? Oh, Liza, there you are.
Mhm. Um, well, I've been pretty much exclusively with my kiddo and work the past week, so this is my first adult social, if it's even that interaction. So I'm just appreciative of this group right now to be here. So thank you guys for hosting, and thanks to everyone for showing up.
Absolutely. We're glad to be here. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Well, if everybody's complete with sharing some gratitude, you just want to get good and comfy first thing and close your eyes and get comfortable and just start tuning into your breath. Start pulling the breath in through your nose, deep into your belly, into the pit of your stomach, the very low stomach. Letting it rise and fill your lungs. And then expand even up past your lungs and above your head and just straight out of your body. And then exhale and just let it all go. Considering all the things to be grateful for in your own individual life and breathing in all that gratitude, all that love. And on the exhale, just letting go all the frustrations, all the things that aren't your highest and best self, just letting those dissipate with the breath that leaves your body. And maybe breathing in your nose and out your mouth. And just bringing your awareness to that breath, to that in, and to that out, just at your own pace. Continue breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Maybe even place your one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. And feel your belly expand. And then feel your chest rise as the air fills your lungs. And then feel the fall with the exhale in the tips of your fingers. Just continue breathing. Just remembering to keep the awareness on your breath. Let the thoughts come and go. Feel gratitude for the thoughts. And just remembering not to attach to those thoughts, not to try to chase them down. Just let them arise and let them fall with the in and the out of the breath. Maybe remembering the mantra, be still and know that I am God. And then shorten that to be still and know that I am. And then shorten that to be still and know. And then just continue shortening that to be still. And then finally, just be. Just be the present awareness that's behind comprehension. It's behind understanding. It's behind words. It's beyond the existence of this reality. It transcends this reality. Just entering into the stillness. Where there are no thoughts. And now, as we go into silence, just remembering to keep your awareness on your breath and the stillness. Everybody, if you want to slowly start bringing your awareness back to this group and the screen and slowly open your eyes, looking around, moving your body, coming back into your body, back into this present moment. Gratitude for that peaceful, like, recharge. Just feels amazing to just get really still. And I think I'd like to open it up to you guys just for some feedback. Um, Maybe I'll ask a couple questions and just see what you guys think. Um, Wondering first what you guys would think about doing a little longer meditations, maybe even like like picking a time and like setting a goal to kind of work up to. If all you guys are comfortable with the 20 minutes or so that we've been doing since the first of the year, and you want to um, push the limits a little bit, push your edge a little bit. Um, I'm certainly open to doing a little more, going a little longer, going a little deeper. Um, so I guess that's my first question, and then also want to bring up that if you guys would ever be interested in like bringing in some instruments, some like music, some pre-recorded music, if you guys would be interested in that, or if you guys are okay with just the silent stillness. I think for me, I really enjoy the silence, but I also enjoy some tunes and some nice music too. So those, if you guys have some feedback on those two things, we'd love to hear it.
I really like the stillness and the silence because I have tons of stuff I can tap into on my phone, and but I don't have this group, and I really enjoy the group, and I'd love to see it go longer. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel the power in that silence too, just with
Yes.
everybody being together. Like it really, I don't know, it really just, I don't know, it hits on a different level. I agree. You can hear stuff anytime.
Yeah. I went to a light workers, what do they call it? The Light Expo in Columbus this weekend. And one of the talkers on the stage was talking about, as a society, we don't have an attention deficit disorder. We have an IDD, intention deficit disorder. And I thought, wow, what a great, yeah, because not everybody does sit down every morning and take the time to set their intention for their day. And I think about how much greater my life has become since I have made the space for that every morning. I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Chrissy.
Thanks, Chrissy. That's huge. That's been also powerful in my life is setting intentions and doing it daily, setting intentions for the day. I set intentions for the week, intentions for the year. It's been huge. So thanks for bringing that up. And then just to share on your feedback, Jacob, I also enjoy the silence. And you know me, man, I'll go as long as we can. I'm
Yep.
I'm all for some more time if others want to do it.
And yeah, and I think it could be, I mean, anybody else can speak on this too, but I think we could also, if you needed to go, you could just, silently
Exit.
let yourself out. Yeah.
It's true.
How about adding 5 minutes every 3 or 4 weeks? Just gradually work up to it.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah, yeah. Or we just set a large container, and anybody who can stay can stay. Um, and anybody who can't can just step out early. But I was, maybe next time we go for, instead of 20 minutes, we do like 30.
Hmm.
I do like the gradual increment, and it's coming up for me right now. Should we do that and continue like the whole group container and expanding that kind of gradually, um, or would it be okay to just set a large chunk of time and then let people kind of go as they need to, or set their own personal limits? What do you guys think about that? What do you think, Jeff? What do you think about growing as a group versus,
I think growing as a group could be really powerful if
yeah,
others are into it, if people have the time, and I don't want anyone to feel like pressured or anything, but yeah, maybe we just do five, like Pop said, like five
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. What if we do that? What if we do that once a week? Just go up 5 minutes each week. What do you think about that, Papa Thugs?
Well, I'm I'm thinking back since this started, and some of the richest times have been when people share afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
if you set a large container of an hour and folks leave early, they might feel like they're possibly missing out on something,
yep. I
and
agree
so
with that. That's, yeah. So I think growing gradually as a group and keeping this group container, I think, is one of the most powerful things like about this whole thing, is
Mhm.
everybody being here and being present, and yeah, especially sharing afterwards. So yeah, I like that too. I agree. Thanks for talking it out with us.
Mm.
Papa Thogs with the wisdom.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah.
How
Arnie's
How about,
wiser than I am. I can just tell.
how about you set like the first Monday of the month to be like Mega Monday, where it's an hour long?
Oh, Mega
Ooh, and Nanner is
Monday.
dancing on the edge. I love it.
Meditation Monday, and then all the other ones are, shorter. I don't know.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
people,
I like that idea.
Big
because
stretch.
I agree with my brother Mark that it's really awesome the sharing that follows, and I would hate to miss that because I couldn't give, a whole hour for some reason.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. That kind of encompasses both
Hmm.
both aspects.
And then I think music would be fun to try. Can't we just try it once, maybe? See how it goes.
Yes.
I don't know. I am liking the silence. I I I feel like that's kind of what we don't get enough of.
That's true.
If
And you know, you adding music might be another level to your frustration, you know. We don't want to do that.
we are leading a live guided meditation at Kicksville, so one of your nephew's concerts, and
Yeah,
music
yeah.
background is going to be played by Anthony. So if anyone's interested in that, that'll be May, what is that, Jacob? Like
Ninth and
May
10th.
9th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still have not hashed out the details, but we know it's happening.
I
Yeah,
think
there'll be some keys and some drums.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Liza.
I think like a gong meditation would be really powerful because those it's like one note that you're just listening to like fade in and out, and that's been really helpful for me as far as like getting outside of the thoughts.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, I like that. So maybe we do once a month with some sound and
Oh,
once a month like a super stretch.
Mm, nice.
Mega Monday.
Mega Monday. Yeah, that sounds really fun.
It does. It does sound fun.
And then we'll also, I think we'll kind of grow as a group. So we'll push our limits each week or every couple weeks. You know, we can go up to 25 minutes next week and see how everybody feels about it. And we can also, like, I think this is like living and growing. So I think it can
Experience. Yeah.
change as we go. And I'm really excited, like having this talk with you guys right now, like kind of finding the next level of where this wants to go. It's a co-creative space, and really glad to have all you guys uh, inspiration and all your thoughts and kind of forming this as a whole group. So thank you.
Yeah.
Feels exciting.
It does feel exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, and my Wi-Fi held the whole time on this new laptop. So
The
um,
old laptop, bro.
yeah,
You're sounding real good with that mic. I'm gonna start hooking mine up. I
nice.
like
Yeah,
it. Yeah. Voice is real soft. It's perfect.
nice, good. Everybody's chuckling. I love it. Just looking around all the shining faces,
Yeah.
just kind of chuckling, just like soft chuckles. That's great.
I found it more challenging to get here now that the sun is still up at normal, nice hours. Because it was like running around, getting everything done. I was like, am I gonna make it? So I'm really, really glad I did. Thank you guys for having this.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you for being here, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really great to have such solid, like, I don't know what the right word is, just like full hearted, like hearted
Yeah.
folks here. Gratitude.
Yeah.
Avery came off mute there.
Yeah, just good to be with you guys.
Good to see you in your new home.
Yeah.
Rachel wants to know if you can hear the birds from our mic. I doubt you can, though.
No.
No, but you could probably find a mic, like to hook up.
Because she was
That
talking
would,
about offering that as the background because it's so quiet here, and we were just listening to birds the whole time. So it was really
Oh, that's a
nice.
good idea. Yeah. Yeah. If you had a mic like Jacob's, it might pick it up.
Yeah,
yeah, do some research and pick up a mic, Avery.
yeah. There were
I
some
can
really
send you
cool
some
bird
links.
calls going on during the meditation that was like bringing me back to the present moment.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
Aunt Nanner could have Arlo bark.
I think
And
that's
Barkley, was it Barkley or was it Barkley and Arlo?
Yeah, Barkley and Arlo. Barkley's the new puppy, and Arlo is our little scamp. I was hoping you couldn't hear the traffic going by in our house. I need to find a quieter place.
Don't hear it at all.
Mm-mm.
Good.
Yeah, generally the mics are good with toning that stuff out, but I think it's also a good idea just to have everybody muted while we're in the meditation,
Yeah.
just to kind of limit the meditations and or the distractions. But then that's also part of being present, like and like to let go of the distractions and not let them pull you out of the stillness. Like that's I know that's been a huge like growth edge for me, like in meditation, is practicing meditation while sounds are going on and like maintaining that still awareness
Hmm.
because all that stuff is happening. You know, the chaos in the world is all going on around us. And like meditation is a good practice to be able to like like step outside of that. Like not let the distractions distract you, not let the chaos distract you. Like that's what we're doing here. And I think maybe we'll eventually have like a distraction set list, you know? How hard can we go?
So at my
Next
house, there was
level.
somebody running a dirt bike, and then there were sirens going by during the meditation. I got we'll make my house for that. The husky can bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to get like microphones set up in all the different homes of the different folks.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. We'll be sharing we'll share, themed, what theme it is this Monday. We'll share it all in the Facebook group. We'll share about Mega Monday and we'll make sure everybody's like in the know and prepared to like how to show up for each session.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I like
Jeffrey,
that your ideas got attacked from both sides, like in a positive way, and like figured out like, how about this? How about this? It worked out.
That's the best way. Best way to do it. The co-creative space, man. Let's all build this together.
maybe you could also post it on Instagram because I don't do Facebook.
Yeah, I wonder Meditation Monday is on Instagram, right? Do you see it on there now?
Yeah. I see when Jeffrey posts join us, and then he could maybe in the comments put which.
Does Instagram do groups like Facebook does?
No.
So it doesn't share our group, the stuff we share in the group. We need to share that individually.
Or we need to
So-
make it
Yes.
Meditation Monday.
Instagram.
Yeah, Insta.
Yeah, okay.
One more thing.
Yep.
Well, we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Hey, and
Maybe-
Jeffrey and I start this Wednesday, after our men's mastermind, we start our training program for like facilitating retreats and breathworks and mentoring other folks and coaching. And we start that with our really good friend and mentor, Brian. We start that Wednesday. So
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
transformations all over the place, growing and expanding and always being aware of that still small voice that's innately that you came here with, that to me is God like speaking to me, and always being aware of just present and really aware of what you're doing, how you're showing up, what you're saying, how you're acting, how you're reacting, how you're how you're showing up in the world, how you feel about the things you're saying and the thoughts you're thinking, and just being aware of that and making like fine tuning that to become you're the highest version of yourself.
Tuning into it.
Tuning in. Yeah.
Tuning
Yeah, just
in,
being aware of
dialing
the
it
things,
in.
yeah, the things that need to change. And if you can't be aware of, the way that you're showing up in the world, then you can't change anything. But then the more that you become like present and aware and still, and you notice these things, like um just a small example of me like experiencing this is like the way that I used to talk and still sometimes do, like to my family. Like frustrating, acting in frustration with the kids, they're doing something getting on my nerves, and I like, explode or blow up in some form, or, scream or yell. And it's like, man, like catching myself right then, like, this isn't who I want to be. This isn't the way I want to talk. This isn't the way I want to talk to my kids. Um, so then shifting that, so you become aware of, something that is not, your highest form, and then calling yourself out on it. And then in my case, I ask the people, my kids, I apologize first and say, this isn't how I want to show up. This isn't how I want to speak. This isn't who I want to be. Like, and then I explain, like, this is who I want to be. Like, I want to be this version of myself, and it's better, and it's not, it doesn't talk to you this way, and it doesn't. So if I do, continue speaking this way, or acting this way, tell me, let me know, because it's not who I want to be. It's not how I want to show up. I want to be this version. And just that awareness, and that like willingness, and that urge to change and shift into something better. And that's just something small. Like there's been worse things, that I notice, and it's like, oh, that's not um and I feel like that's God, like talking to me and helping me transform into my like highest self. I feel like there's a version of myself that's, that shows up in a beautiful way, and has compassion and love, and also, strength and boundaries, and, accountability. And um, I'm just grateful for the journey and the guidance, like along the way, and making these, finding this awareness like one at a time. There's no need to get overwhelmed. Like, if things, if if I'm doing so many things that seem wrong, there's no reason to like be overwhelmed with it, and like, oh, I got to change all this like overnight. Like, just notice one thing, and then notice how you can shift it, and then transform. And then, like, you don't do that version anymore. You've transformed and become a new creature. And I think that's available for us, an opportunity, like all the time for me. So glad to be here with you guys. Glad to be practicing awareness and presence, and practicing, transformation, and showing up as the best way that I can.
There's a quote that keeps surfacing in my life, and it sums up pretty much what you just said really well. And so one of my favorite yogi teachers I go to, she has said it quite often over the years. And then when I was on vacation recently, they had it written on the board at the pool. And I was like, how ironic. So today I wrote it down on a little, 4x4, and taped it in the bathroom by the sink. So when people are sitting on the potty, they look forward and read it. And somebody came into my groom room, and they were like, I love that you put that up. I said, it's a reminder for me, but I thought other people would like it too. But it is between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. And our response lies our growth and freedom. It's Viktor Frankl. And I like that a lot.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank
And I
you.
thought it summed up what you said, really. It went right with it. So
Absolutely. There is power to do that. There is power to transform and change. I know I've done it. Like, I've let so many versions of myself have just gone. Like, I've changed so much and transformed. And why wouldn't I just keep doing that?
together we grow.
Amen. Smiles, smiles, smiles for miles.
I'm complete, Jacob.
All right.
Isn't that the
Great.
word you use?
Yep, I'm complete. I thought you were saying something there and then looking for
Yeah.
your mute button.
I was muted. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Really glad to be here. Really feel
Yeah.
like a little reset just happened for me. So
Yeah, same. Thank you everyone for showing up. This is beautiful. Really appreciate you all and love you all.
Love you. Good night.
yeah, I love you guys.
Night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night. Love
Sleep
you.
well.
Bye-bye.